I have an idea, and that was exactly how revolutions, the destructions, and the biggest loss and biggest greatness of the whole world always happens. One single person has an idea and it transformed it into something very massive. It could be something very beneficial to the people, which turns out to be something really great for life, and people enjoy that idea and what it becomes. And it could be something that has an evil intention, which destroys people's lives and throws them into a great loop of lust, which along the line and along John they just come up and discover the same and realize that it is a very, very bad idea that destroys their life for the long time ago and for the generations to come. That's how it always happens. Hitler have a single idea. He's a single person that have a single idea of trying to save Germany, and along the line, what does he have? What happens? It destroys Germany. Johann Rupert have an idea, thinking that removing human beings' free will will create a subordinate to a body of government. And today we have people trapped in the system that have a government that portray that it is a democracy for the interest of people, but along the line, behind the scene, it was something that is not actually really beneficial to the people. These are all things, a single idea from a single person, but at the end of the day, if it has an evil intention, it destroys a human's life and with generations to come. Right? The Prophet ﷺ comes with an idea, a single idea that changes how humans live by then. It shows them that there is a superpower from above that creates humans, and it shows them a way of life. And because of this, if as a good idea that it is, it creates human beings that lived in a way that serve a superpower being, which is the creator, right? And also, from this one single idea, we get a lot of people that they diverge that idea into something evil for their own benefit, because it is a single idea from a single person, but along the line, some other people create branches in which they inserted something inside this one single idea, which is not. And then, because this thing that they inserted in this idea is something of their own benefit, it turns out to be evil to the actual idea from the Prophet, but it is beneficial to them and their own people. And so, because they pushes this idea which they inserted long time enough, people started living the reality of the actual idea and start falling for the new reality that was created by the people that inserted their own idea. I don't know if you're understanding this, and this is why we get to have Muslims today that believe things that are not by the time of the Prophet. They start believing that, oh, someone was supposed to be the Prophet and not Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself. They start believing that, yeah, you can sleep with a woman even without marrying her. It's called borrowing. You just borrow this girl and just you take her out. They start believing that there is someone that's worth having his picture around your neck, walking around with. There is someone that worth a kind of respect similar to the kind of Prophet's own. They start believing something that is not the reality, because we have people along the line that inserted that idea into the initial idea and transformed it to become a reality. And this is why today, you as a person need to have an idea. And this idea might be reforming back the false idea and making it the original idea that came from the Prophet. Because if we open our eyes and watch these people do what they do today, and it continues like this, generations to come, the actual idea from the Prophet might no longer be seen anymore if we don't do something today. And so for this is why I'm calling a lot of Muslims that knows the truth and follows the actual idea, the actual message from the messenger, to keep on pushing more of that actual idea that comes from the messenger, so that the false idea that is inserted by some other people would not get to a lot more others and even travel to the generations to come. Right? This is Khamis bin Isa, and I want you guys to understand that having an idea is very, very powerful.